Hi there, it's Jennifer Iserloh for Healthy Cheats, where I teach you how to live the good life and be healthy too. So today we're going to get inspired by one of my favorite Latin dishes, Huevos Rancheros. It's a breakfast and brunch treat, but I'm going to show you how to make it a whole lot healthier, but still keep in those delicious Latin flavors. So chorizo is really at the heart of this recipe, and it's a Latin pork sausage that is bursting with the flavors of hot chilies. Now, if I could find the turkey variety, I would definitely go with that, but unfortunately I could only find the pork. So to cut back on calories and fat, we're just going to use one link, which I've already chopped up here. So next you're going to need a medium skillet, and we always want to make sure this is hot before we add anything to it. And we're going to use a little bit of olive oil. That's the good kind of oil. And since we have some saturated fat, which is in the pork sausage, it's nice to use olive oil instead of butter. And I have some red onion that I've chopped up here. I really like the flavor and color of red onion, but you can use any onion you like. So when we start this dish, I always cook the onion and sausage together because the flavor of that chorizo is going to be absorbed by the onions. And it's just a way to really transfer the flavor throughout the dish. Cook this on medium heat for maybe 1 to 2 minutes. Also great to get the chorizo nice and crispy. That gives it a really interesting texture and mouthfeel. Now traditionally, this is a dish that ranchers would eat for breakfast, rancheros working on the farm. And since, they had a pretty physical day ahead of them, they wanted to make sure to get a lot of extra calories. So this dish would be served with leftover tortillas. But in my version, we're going to skip the tortillas and just add beans. And I have some canned black beans here that I've already rinsed. And I also like to go for the reduced sodium beans because it cuts back a lot on the salt. And we have a few ingredients here that are already salty. We have the chorizo, our beans, and later we're going to put some hot sauce too. So as I cook the beans, I like to mash them up a little bit because this is really going to be the base of where we put our egg. Next, I'll add a little bit of water. Now, normally here, people might put chicken broth or beef broth, but again, because of the sodium, we want to scale way back on the sodium. Now, we know that sodium can be tough on the body because it can put a lot of strain on the blood vessels. It makes the liquid level in your blood rise. So that's why you want to watch the sodium intake, about 2,300 milligrams per day. That's a teaspoon. So we'll let this cook down. And you can see that this is already making a nice little sauce. That's a combination of the spices from the chorizo and the mashed beans. So now I'm going to add a health component to this. And I have some gorgeous emerald green fresh baby spinach. Spinach is also really high in a lot of nutrients that you need every day. Things like vitamins, minerals, vitamin A, vitamin C, fiber, iron. I call it the superhero of the vegetable world. But I also like it because it cooks up so quickly. So this dish is just about finished. We're going to put the final touch on it, and we're going to poach an egg actually inside the mixture. Now, poaching is simply when you just cook something that's tender like an egg or a piece of fish in a little bit of liquid. And it's a great way to do an egg sunny side up. And the best part is you don't need to worry about flipping the egg. Now, when it comes to health and eggs can be quite good for you. They're full of all the essential amino acids, which are really important for building muscle. So now we're going to cover this and let it steam for a little bit because I like my whites in the egg to be cooked all the way through, but the center runny. So we'll give it about a minute or so. Oh, this is perfect. Ready to plate. And now I'm going to add a little hot sauce to this just because I like that extra spicy kick. And another reason why I eat a lot of spicy foods is because it actually helps to elevate your metabolism. So your metabolism burns a little bit faster up to an entire hour after you eat hot chili. So I have some lovely Mexican hot sauce here. It has a little bit of vinegar in it, so I'm going to go light just because I don't want it to overpower my dish. So now we have a spicy, satisfying Huevos Rancheros. And another great thing about this dish is it's so satisfying, but it won't overload you with calories. For Healthy Cheats, I'm Jennifer Iserloh. Here's to your health. Hey everyone, if you have a great recipe that you'd like to see me do in a healthier way, Just let me know. You can send a video response or ask your questions in the comments below. I can't wait to hear from you.